Alright guys, today we're going to do some niche research and if you go to ecommerceparadise.com, guides at the top, niches list right here in the menu. Scroll down. One of the sections is Automotive, and I'm going to see if car lifts is a viable niche or not. So before we start doing any niche research, just go to Google Shopping. It's google.com/shopping, and then go to put your niche category in there. The first thing I'm looking for is any niche specific store. And the reason why we don't really want to extract from big department stores and big box stores is because generally they're going to have some sort of like warehouse or physical location. We want to find sites that don't have warehousing or physical location, so we have a higher chance knowing that their suppliers are dropshipping suppliers. So niche stores. Any niche store with kind of the keyword in the name, but ideally in the front, not after. So if like the branding comes first and the keyword comes after, then usually it's a higher chance that it's like a direct consumer brand or something. So just kind of check this website out. And you can tell it's a direct consumer brand if they only sell like one brand of products. They don't have like a brands drop down with like different brands, you know. Yeah, pretty sure this is a direct consumer brand. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for sites that are like automotive equipment specialist, like generally. Let's see. Okay, this is an older site. You can tell just from the way it looks. And what I really want to do is I want to extract from newer sites that are based on Shopify because I have some idea of what they're doing. The other thing I'm looking for though is if they have an address or not. Um, and if they put an address, it might be a virtual address, but it could also be something else. It's kind of hard to tell with this one, but it does look like it's some sort of like a big corporation. So yeah, it's kind of tough to see. Let's just put that on the back burner. All right, let's see, Garage Exotica. So ideally, we want to find a niche site based on Shopify that does not have a retail storefront. Definitely lots of different brands in this one. If you hover over any link, it'll say slash pages slash collection slash product slash. This is on Shopify. They sell multiple brands. So if they have a physical store, I do not think they have a physical store. Oh, they do. Visitor showroom. So right there, you can see they have a showroom. So it's not going to work. So we can skip. Mechanic Superstore. Store locator. All right, so we have a store. My tool guy. It's a weird looking website, and they only have one brand, so no. Quick Lift USA. Let's see. Website's not working. Race Tools Direct. Very old site. I mentioned about a physical location though, so it's probably Dropshipper. 'Cause, yeah, it's not working. So let's see. Website's not working. Race Tools Direct. Hmm. Very old site. I mentioned about a physical location though, so it's probably Dropshipper. 'Cause, yeah, it's not working. So let's see. Website's not working. Race Tools Direct. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Let's see the shop tools outlet. All right, now we're starting to see newer site here. It's not on Shopify though. Looks like they have multiple brands, maybe? Not sure. It's hard to tell. Yeah, they have multiple brands. They have a showroom, so skip. All right, let's see. I like this one, Garage Appeal. Let's see if that is a dropshipping site. Definitely have multiple brands, but this is not on Shopify. Looks like they have an address here. Some sort of a office address. Hard to tell. Yeah, they have like an office. It says gun safes now. This is like a secondary site. These guys. When a website has a business like location, they're able to get brands that you might not be able to get. So it is what it is. Doesn't mean that you can't get these brands, just means that it's less likely. I do recognize some of these brands here because I did safes before that they are drop shippers. So yeah, it's not like you can't extract these brands, but it just makes it, a little bit tougher sometimes. So that's what it is. But being that they do have a location, might be harder. Doesn't mean you can't drop ship. So yeah, Garage Appeal. Oh, they have their own like private label brand. Looks like. Okay, looking around. Elite Metal Tools. Tuxedo. Well, it's a super old site. They do have multiple brands. Lots of different categories. That's a tough one. Let's see if we type. So the next thing to do is once you've found a product that has been on some dropship sites, you can type it back into Google, the full thing, and then you can start to see more dropship stores. So let's see if any of these are dropshippers. Like they don't have any physical retail, so for sure they're dropshipping. Oh, pickups only ship items, but they probably still have a warehouse of some sort or a storefront. Hmm. Might be like an online store. They started alongside a different business. They probably work with distributors because they have a lot of these like really top name brand products. So we're gonna skip that one. My garage supplies. All right, this one's on Shopify, so it's a good sign. Then they have locations. Well, it's not their locations, they're suppliers' locations, so maybe they're just trying to look like they have locations. Definitely have lots of brands here. But do they have their own location? Don't think so. Yeah, this is a dropshipping site. Lots of different brands here. So basically, once you find a dropshipping site, go to any of their categories. I can't search by best selling, that sucks. Anyways, go to any particular product and you take a product and you plug it back into Google. You should start to see more dropshipping stores. Yeah, let's see. Similar. So these guys are dropshipping. Equipment outfitters. They have log splitters, wood chippers, stump grinders, pressure washers, generators, welders. So there's a lot of different things here. Cool. So, here's a lot of different. They do a good job making it look like they have warehouses, but they're really just putting all their suppliers' warehouses. So yeah, it's a dropshipping store. Look at the auto tools. There, I don't see anything about their particular store. No, no, they got a bunch of stores. All right, skip. All right, so what I'm really looking for is I'm looking to see multiple drop shippings, dealers for one of these brands. So I'm gonna go back to that store that I found. I forget which one it was. Garage Appeal, that's the one. Or was it that one? Give us Garage Appeal. Okay, let's go look at. Let's look at Tuxedo again because I remember they were showing signs of dropship suppliers. Okay. Okay, no, it looks like they don't have a lot of dealers. They're really neat high ticket products though. Paint booths, B2B products for sure. Free heavy lift direct. This looks like a dropshipping store. It's on Shopify. Built the same way we build them. So yeah, let's see the address really quick. Yeah, when you see multiple businesses at the same location, this usually means a virtual office. Let's look at the corporate address of some sort. So yeah, this is a dropshipping store, heavy lift direct. We got vehicle lifts, tire equipment, jacks and lifts, other products, lots of brands. Cool. All right, perfect. This is what I want to find. So the cool thing about these types of stores is that they all kind of look the same. And you can go to slash collections slash all, sort by best selling. Now you know what's sold really well on their website, which brands are the best sellers. So the tool, you take the best selling brand and plug it back into Google, and you should start seeing more dropshippers. So let's look at these stores. Yeah, so there's Shopify store. They're definitely doing dropshipping. So there's another one. A little bit smaller store. There's a little bit less products, but perfect example again. Let's look at Heavy Lift Direct. I think we already saw this site. Oh yeah, that's the one we were just looking at, right? Yeah. Access division. Yeah, no Shopify store. Yeah, that's a virtual address. Cool. So that's another dropshipping store. All right. Bitstop Pro. Did we look at that one yet? Yeah, that was the one. Grab supplies. Okay, so I could definitely say that this is a niche that you could go after because we have like at least 3 to 4 dropshipping competitors. We have this Pitstop Pro, My Garage Supplies, Access Division, and Heavy Lift Direct. And they've got, look at the brands 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, at least 30 suppliers, which is important. I always like to see at least 30 brands. And you can make definitely a really good business out of this. So guys, if you want to start a store like this, selling equipment like this to businesses and maybe government as well, go to ecommerceparadise.com/turnkey and we can build you a store. We have a whole process here where we go from research and store building to marketing, sales, and scaling. And you can get some ideas what the stores look like. These are all the steps that we take. And you could book a free discovery call right here on the page. Talk with me directly to see if it matches your budget and if you're a good fit for us as well. You got to have some stuff before you get started, and you got to have the right mindset and everything. So if you already have a store and you've tried to get it going, but you couldn't really get it going, we also have a service for you. It's our scaling service. It just basically includes everything we do after launch for our turnkey clients, but it's a less expensive service. It's a monthly package. Okay, so check that out, ecommerceparadise.com/scaling. And then if you already have a store and you're already making sales pretty good, and you want some help to continue to do operations management, we have a full service monthly management scaling package as well. It's usually our clients, they kind of just go in tiers and start with the turnkey and then go into the scaling and then go up to the management. So that's how it works. If you're only looking for a specific thing like ads, SEO, email marketing, that kind of stuff, we have all the services for you. So go check that out at ecommerceparadise.com. And so what we do, guys, we help store owners and entrepreneurs to build stores, and we help store owners to scale and manage. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.